Some brands fight desperately to get noticed. Others are everywhere and somehow still invisible. Think about your local Pathology. You've probably walked past one, used one. But here's the question. Could you actually tell me anything memorable about the brand itself? Exactly. And that's one of the most fascinating marketing problems in healthcare, because pathology businesses don't usually grow from big emotional campaigns, viral social media. They grow from referrals, convenience, habit. But here's the danger. If convenience is your only advantage, you are always one better option away from losing a patient. And today, we're unpacking why most pathology brands become forgettable, why healthcare marketing often blends into beige invisibility, and why referrals are about trust, not logos, and how to become the #1 referral choice in an incredibly crowded market. Welcome to the Marketing Factory, where we don't blend in. I'm Marissa, founder and recipient of Gold Stevie International Business Award, among many others. And for over 2 decades, I've helped businesses think differently about their marketing and achieve powerful results. In this podcast, I'll share proven strategies so that you can create profitable marketing campaigns that drive real impact for your business. Ready to become impossible to ignore? Let's get started. In healthcare, being known is not enough. You need to be remembered. And here's the reality most businesses live with. You often don't control when your next patient comes in. Patients arrive because a GP referred them, a specialist suggested your clinic was nearby, or someone simply chose the closest location to avoid driving another 12 minutes while fasting and emotionally fragile. Meaning, pathology businesses, like many others, often become passive recipients of demand. And when that happens, marketing tends to get lazy. Businesses assume we'll always get referrals. It's a really dangerous mindset, because referral-driven industries can become complacent very quickly. Now, let's be honest. Most pathology branding feels clinically forgettable. Blue logos, corporate fonts, stock images of smiling healthcare professionals pointing at clipboards, and nobody ever has used naturally. The messaging is usually very professional, it's safe, generic, functional. Now look, trust matters in healthcare, but trust does not require personality depth. And this is where many pathology marketers get it wrong, because they are so focused on looking professional that they accidentally remove all distinctiveness. Suddenly, every pathology provider feels interchangeable, and interchangeable brands become vulnerable. This is the brutal truth. A lot of pathology growth comes from convenience. Either near the GP, you got easy parking, fast turnaround, it's near to where you live, and yes, convenience matters enormously, but convenience alone is fragile. Eventually, another clinic will open nearby. Competitor has got some improved technology. Another provider offers better service. A new referral relationship forms, and suddenly loyalty disappears because the patient never actually felt connected to your brand. They simply used the closest option. And that's not loyalty, that's geography. And here's where many businesses misunderstand. Referrals are emotional, not transactional. Doctors refer based on trust, reliability, communication, consistency, confidence, ease of experience. But patients remember this: how the staff treated them, how anxious they felt, how smooth the process was, whether they felt cared for. And in healthcare, emotional memory matters massively, because pathology visits are rarely exciting, let's face it. Nobody wakes up saying, you know what would make today magical? A blood test. So the experience matters deeply. The businesses winning referrals consistently are reducing stress, friction, and uncertainty. That's marketing gold. And here's where many healthcare brands completely miss the opportunity. They market the service instead of the experience. Their messaging focuses on accreditation, technology, testing capability, locations. Meanwhile, their patients are thinking, will this be fast? Will it hurt? Will the staff be nice? Will I feel awkward? Can I park easily? Healthcare marketers often forget patients are human first, not transactions, not specimens, not appointment slots. And when brands fail to communicate emotionally, they become forgettable operational providers instead of trusted healthcare experiences. And you know what's fascinating about healthcare marketing? Most businesses think the challenge is visibility, but the real challenge is memorability, because healthcare brands can have great locations, strong referral networks, huge operational scale, and still feel emotionally invisible to patients. And honestly, this is one of the areas that we help healthcare businesses solve at the Marketing Factory, because healthcare marketing is not just run ads, it's patient psychology, referral trust, experience consistency, emotional reassurance, multi location alignment, community positioning, brand memorability. So, whether you are Pathology Network, a healthcare franchise, a specialist clinic, or a dental group, a multi location healthcare provider, we help businesses build marketing systems patients actually remember and trust, not just generic healthcare beige. Not professional, but forgettable branding. Not stock photo healthcare energy, real positioning, real emotional connection, real patient focused growth strategies. So if you're listening to this and thinking, honestly, our brand could potentially be invisible, book a strategy call with us. It only takes a few minutes. Now, let's continue, because this next part explains why the best referral brands are often the easiest to emotionally trust. So, how do businesses actually become the preferred referral choice? It's not just more locations, bigger signage, more clinics. It's about becoming the safest psychological option. And that means you need to have consistent experiences across all your locations, friendly staff, reliable turnaround times, great communication, emotional reassurance, strong GP relationships, because doctors refer confidently when they trust the experience reflects positively on them too. This matters enormously. Referrals are reputation transfers. And here's where many healthcare brands struggle. One clinic is credible, another feels cold. Another has long wait times. Another has disengaged staff. And suddenly the brand feels inconsistent. Patients simply don't separate locations emotionally. It's all one brand to them, meaning one poor experience damages the entire network. And this is why. Operational consistency is marketing. The strongest healthcare brands understand that every reception interaction, every waiting room, every follow up, every patient conversation shapes referral behavior. And here's what most healthcare businesses should focus on more: emotional ease to reduce anxiety, human experience as warmth matters, reliability as consistency builds trust, communication as patients have uncertainty, convenience plus experience, not convenience instead of experience, community presence. Healthcare is deeply trust driven locally. The future of healthcare marketing is not louder branding, it's better patient experiences amplified strategically. And if your only competitive advantage is we're nearby, you're vulnerable, because another nearby option can appear at any time. The businesses that become the number one referral choice create to trust, your emotional assurance, consistency, memorable experiences, strong relationships. Convenience get patients once, trust keeps them returning. So here's the question I want healthcare businesses to ask themselves honestly. And if this is you, would your patients remember you if one location disappeared tomorrow? Would doctors actively prefer referring to us? Or are we simply benefiting from convenience right now? Because the brands winning long term in healthcare are not just operationally efficient, they are emotionally trusted. And if you'd like help building healthcare marketing systems that improve referrals, patient trust, and multi location consistency, connect with me. Marissa Candy at The Marketing Factory. Thanks for tuning into The Marketing Factory. If today's episode helped bring clarity to your marketing strategy, please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favourite platform. Stay connected with us on the socials at The Marketing Factory or at The Marketing Factory AUS, and let's keep turning clarity into action.